A 71-year-old man enjoys a normal evening with his family, feeling perfectly fine. No serious health issues, no signs of trouble, just an ordinary night. But by morning, he never wakes up. His family is left in shock, wondering how something like this could happen so suddenly. The truth is, after the age of 70, certain seemingly harmless bedtime habits can silently increase the risk of serious health problems like strokes, heart attacks, and even sudden death. What's worse, most people don't even realize they are making these mistakes. They assume their nighttime routine is safe, but in reality, it could be putting their health in danger. That's why today we're uncovering 4 bedtime habits that could be shortening your lifespan. These are small habits, things you might have been doing for decades without a second thought. But as your body changes with age, the impact of these habits becomes much greater. Some of the habits we'll discuss may surprise you. Others might explain why you've been waking up feeling tired, restless, or unwell. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge to protect yourself, sleep better, and wake up feeling stronger every morning. And here's the most important part. The last habit we'll discuss is something that almost every senior does, yet it could be one of the most dangerous mistakes of all. You won't want to miss it, so stay with me until the end. Now let's get started with the first bedtime habit you should avoid. Number 1. Sleeping in the wrong position, a habit that could be silently hurting your heart and breathing. Most people don't think twice about how they sleep, assuming that as long as they feel comfortable, their sleeping position doesn't really matter. But after the age of 70, the way you sleep can have a major impact on your health, affecting everything from breathing and circulation to heart function and stroke risk. Some positions restrict airflow, put pressure on the heart, and even contribute to serious conditions like sleep apnea, a disorder where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. Unfortunately, many seniors unknowingly sleep in a way that increases their risk of cardiovascular issues, poor oxygen flow, and restless sleep every single night. The good news? Making a small change to your sleep posture can significantly improve your health, energy, and overall well-being. Let's take a closer look at why sleep position matters and how you can adjust it for better health. Your body's position during sleep determines how well your lungs expand, how easily blood circulates, and how much strain is placed on your heart. Here's how the wrong sleeping position can negatively impact your health. When you sleep on your back, gravity causes the tongue and soft tissues in the throat to fall backward, partially blocking the airway. This leads to snoring, sleep apnea, and reduced oxygen levels, which can increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Sleep apnea is especially dangerous for seniors, as it can cause irregular heart rhythms, higher blood pressure, and interrupted sleep without you even realizing it. If you frequently wake up feeling tired, gasping for air, or with a dry mouth, your sleep position might be to blame. Studies suggest that sleeping on your right side may increase pressure on the heart, making it harder for blood to circulate efficiently. This can be especially dangerous for people with heart disease, high blood pressure, or fluid retention issues. Over time, poor circulation at night can contribute to swelling in the legs, shortness of breath, and congestive heart failure symptoms. If you struggle with acid reflux or heartburn, your sleeping position can make it worse. Lying flat or on your right side allows stomach acid to creep into the esophagus, causing discomfort and disrupting sleep. Sleeping in a position that restricts blood flow, such as lying flat on your back with poor spinal alignment, can lead to reduced oxygen to the brain and limbs. Poor circulation at night is linked to an increased risk of stroke, numbness in the arms or legs, and nighttime leg cramps. Even so, don't worry. The ideal sleep position for better circulation, improved breathing, and heart health is sleeping on your left side. Sleeping on the left side supports heart function. This position allows the heart to pump blood more efficiently, reducing strain on the cardiovascular system. It also improves circulation to the brain and body, lowering the risk of strokes and blood clots. Left side sleeping helps with breathing and sleep apnea. This position helps keep the airway open, reducing snoring and the risk of sleep apnea. If you or your partner notice gasping or loud snoring, switching to your left side may significantly improve your breathing, reduces acid reflux and heartburn. 2. Drinking too many fluids before bed, A hidden risk that could lead to dangerous nighttime falls. Staying hydrated is essential for good health. We're often told to drink plenty of water throughout the day, and that's great advice. But drinking too much liquid before bed can have serious consequences, especially for seniors over 70. You might think the worst that can happen is waking up a few times to use the bathroom. However, frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia macunon, can disrupt sleep, increase the risk of falls, and even contribute to long-term health problems like high blood pressure, heart strain, and cognitive decline. The good news? By adjusting your hydration habits, you can protect your health while still keeping your body properly hydrated. Let's break down why drinking too much before bed can be risky and what you can do to fix it. As we age, our bladder becomes less efficient in holding urine for long periods. The muscles weaken and the kidneys continue filtering fluids even while we sleep. This means that if you drink a large amount of liquid in the evening, you are much more likely to wake up multiple times to use the bathroom. But the real danger isn't just the inconvenience of getting up at night. The act of waking up, getting out of bed, and walking to the bathroom can put seniors at serious risk. When you wake up suddenly in the middle of the night, your body hasn't had time to adjust. Blood pressure drops, leading to dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. A condition known as postural hypotension. This can result in dangerous falls, which are one of the leading causes of injuries and hospitalizations for seniors. A simple nighttime bathroom trip could lead to a fractured hip, a head injury, or worse. Waking up multiple times a night interrupts your deep sleep cycle, which is essential for physical and mental health. Poor sleep is linked to weakened immune function, higher blood pressure, and an increased risk of dementia. Studies show that seniors who frequently wake up at night are more likely to develop memory-related conditions like Alzheimer's. Frequent nighttime urination forces your heart to work harder, as your body is constantly adjusting to changes in fluid levels. Dehydration at night can thicken the blood, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes while sleeping. Drinking too much liquid before bed is the most obvious reason, but other factors can contribute to nocturia as well. Caffeine and alcohol both act as diuretics, increasing urine production. Drinking coffee, tea, or wine in the evening can make the problem worse. Certain medications, some blood pressure medications, diuretics or antidepressants can increase urination frequency. If this happens to you, speak with your doctor about adjusting your dosage timing. Hidden sources of fluids, many foods, like soups, watermelon, and cucumbers, have high water content and can contribute to nighttime urination. Diabetes or kidney problems. If you frequently wake up to urinate, even when limiting fluids in the evening, it may be a sign of an underlying health condition that should be checked by a doctor. Drink more fluids in the morning and afternoon. Aim to drink most of your water earlier in the day so your body has time to process fluids before bedtime. Try to taper off by later afternoon or early afternoon. Limit liquids 2 to 3 hours before bed. If you feel thirsty at night, take small sips instead of drinking a full glass of water. Avoid caffeine and alcohol in the evening. Switch to herbal tea or warm water if you want a soothing drinking before bed. Use the bathroom before sleeping. Even if you don't feel an immediate need, try emptying your bladder before bed to reduce the changes of waking up later. Adjusting your medication timing. If you take diuretics, water pills, or blood pressure medication, talk to your doctor about taking them earlier in the day to reduce nighttime urination. Improve bedroom safety. If you must get up at night, reduce fall risks by keeping a nightlight on so you can see where you're going. Wearing non-slip slippers for stability. Using a bedside commode or urinal if walking to the bathroom is different. 3. Eating too late at night. A hidden risk that could harm your heart and sleep. For many people, eating a late-night meal or snack is just part of their routine, running on a way to relax before bed or satisfy hunger after dinner. Maybe it's a bowl of pasta, a sandwich, or even just a snack while watching TV. But what if I told you that this simple habit could be putting your heart, sleep, and overall health in danger, especially after the age of 70? As we get older, our bodies go through major changes in digestion, metabolism, and circulation. The foods that we used to digest easily in our younger years may now take longer to process, and eating too close to bedtime can lead to acid reflux, high blood pressure, sleep disturbances, and even an increased risk of heart attacks or strokes during the night. Let's break down exactly why eating late at night can be so dangerous for seniors and what you should do instead to stay safe. When you eat, your digestive system goes to work, breaking down food and absorbing nutrients. But after 70, your metabolism slows down and digestion isn't as efficient as it used to be. This means that eating too close to bedtime can cause several problems. When you lie down with a full stomach, gravity no longer helps keep stomach acid where it belongs. Instead, it can creep up into your esophagus, causing a burning sensation, coughing, or even choking in your sleep. This condition, known as gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, is common in seniors and can lead to long-term damage to the throat and airway. In some cases, aspiration pneumonia can occur when stomach acid enters the lungs, an extremely dangerous condition for older adults. Instead of entering deep restorative sleep, your body is still working hard to digest food. Your heart rate stays elevated, and your nervous system remains active, preventing you from getting quality sleep. If you frequently wake up tired or groggy, your late-night eating habits could be to blame. Studies show that eating late at night can spike blood pressure levels, increasing the strain on your heart and blood vessels. Higher blood pressure at night is linked to a greater risk of heart attacks and strokes, especially in seniors. Your body should be in recovery mode during sleep, not working overtime to process food. If you have diabetes or prediabetes, eating late at night can cause glucose imbalances while you sleep. High blood sugar at night has been linked to poor circulation, nerve damage, and an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Now you might be thinking, I've been eating late for years and nothing bad has happened yet. Do I really need to change my routine? The answer is yes, because the effects of nighttime eating don't always show up immediately. They build up over time, silently increasing your risk of serious health problems. What should you do instead? The good news is, you don't have to give up eating in the evening completely. You just need to make some small changes to protect your health. Finish your last meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This gives your digestive system enough time to break down food before you lie down. Choose lighter, easier to digest foods if you get hungry at night. If you need a snack, opt for a handful of nuts, rich in healthy fats and protein, a small banana or apple, natural sugar without a heavy digestion load, a cup of herbal tea, chamomile or peppermint can even help with digestion. Avoid foods that trigger acid reflux and blood sugar spikes. Stay away from spicy foods, can irritate the stomach. Fried or greasy meals take longer to digest and increase heart strain. Sugary snacks or processed carbs cause blood sugar spikes and crashes. Elevate your head slightly while sleeping. If you do end up eating later than planned, sleeping with your head slightly elevated can help reduce acid reflux. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you now. Let's move forward. 3. Sleeping in a room that's too warm, the hidden danger that can put your heart at risk. A warm and cozy bedroom might sound inviting, especially during cold nights. Many seniors prefer to crank up the thermostat or bundle up in heavy blankets, thinking it will help them sleep better. However, what if I told you that keeping your bedroom too warm could actually be putting your health at risk? As we age, our bodies lose the ability to regulate temperature as efficiently as they once did. This means that sleeping in a warm environment can disrupt your sleep, increase dehydration, and even put strain on your heart. In some cases, overheating at night has been linked to an increased risk of strokes and heart attacks. In this section, we'll uncover how a hot sleeping environment affects your health, why it's especially dangerous for people over 70, and what simple adjustments you can make to protect your body and improve sleep quality. During sleep, your body naturally lowers its core temperature. This process is essential because a cooler body temperature signals the brain to enter deep, restorative sleep. But when your bedroom is too warm, this natural cooling process is disrupted, leading to restless sleep, increased heart rate, and dehydration. Here's how overheating at night can negatively impact your health. When the body's too warm, The heart works harder to cool you down by increasing blood flow to the skin. This puts extra stress on the cardiovascular system, especially in seniors with heart conditions or high blood pressure. A racing heart at night can increase the risk of heart attacks or strokes while sleeping. A warm environment prevents the body from reaching deep sleep stages, REM sleep, which is crucial for memory, immune function, and energy levels. If you wake up tired or groggy, your bedroom temperature could be to blame. Long-term sleep disturbances have been linked to cognitive decline and a higher risk of dementia in older adults. Sweating at night can lead to fluid loss, making blood thicker and harder to circulate. This increases the risk of blood clots, strokes, and high blood pressure. Dehydration at night can also cause leg cramps, headaches, and dry mouth, leading to further sleep disturbances. Overheating at night can cause congestion and make it harder to breathe, especially for seniors with asthma or sleep apnea. Poor air circulation in a warm room can also lead to a buildup of carbon dioxide, which affects oxygen intake during sleep. How to create an ideal sleeping environment. The good news is that small adjustments to your bedroom temperature and bedding can significantly improve sleep quality and reduce health risks. Keep your bedroom temperature between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 to 19 degrees Celsius. This is the ideal range for deep, restorative sleep. If this feels too cold, start at 68 degrees Fahrenheit and gradually lower it until you find a comfortable setting. Use breathable, lightweight bedding. Avoid heavy synthetic blankets that trap heat. Opt for cotton or bamboo sheets, which allow airflow and help regulate body temperature. Wear light, loose-fitting sleepwear. Tight clothing can trap body heat, leading to excess sweating and overheating. Choose moisture-wicking pajamas made from breathable fabrics like cotton. Improve air circulation. Keep a small fan running to promote airflow and regulate temperature. Opening a window slightly can also improve oxygen levels and keep the room cool. Stay hydrated, but not too late in the evening. Drink enough water during the day to prevent nighttime dehydration. However, avoid drinking large amounts right before bed to prevent frequent bathroom trips. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share your support. Helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.